It's the 202.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202.
This is how we do when we party. It's the 202.
It's the 202.
Hello everyone, today coming straight to you on the 202, she's an actress, a model, and a social media star who's known as Lyric the Diva, and she's only 8 years old.
Plus, there's lots of buzz about DC's vibrant film community. We'll get the big picture from the DC agency that champions films and filmmaking.
And over on the turntable is DJ Heat. If it's happening in DC, it's happening right here on the 202. So let's get to it. And welcome to the 202. I'm Ferman Patterson, here with my lovely co-host, Michel Wright.
Hey, Ferman. Before we chat a little bit about what's up in the 202, let's give a shout out again to DJ Heat.
DJ Heat. Love her.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to talk about a couple of things today.
Okay.
I want to talk about partnerships.
Oh, yes.
But partnerships with restaurants, and I know you love restaurants.
Oh, yeah, because I love food, I love cooking, so yes. And I love that experience of going to a restaurant and dining.
Who doesn't?
Right,
Who doesn't?
right.
Well, anyway, there's an association called Restaurant Association Metropolitan Washington. They call it sort of RAMMYs for short. But the DC Office of Cable Television, Film, Music, and Entertainment partners with that association each year to broadcast their Rammy Award. So like the Grammy Awards.
Like the restaurant Grammys.
The restaurant Grammys. I mean, it's a fantastic night,
Wow.
tuxedos, fancy dress, awards, it's beautiful. But it is to award the best restaurant of the year,
Okay.
best chef of the year, best new business, things like that. So it's all promoting the local economy, but it's a fantastic.
So real quick, what I want to know, the most important question is there a lot of tasting involved?
They do have food. It's like a cocktail reception,
Okay.
food, and the awards. But prior to that, when they announce the finalists, they have an event at the Hamilton where they have lots of that tasting that you're talking about.
wow.
Some vending stands set up, and it's fantastic.
Ferman, we've got to go. Can we figure out a way to go?
We'll figure out a way to go.
Okay.
We'll figure out. So restaurants. The other thing is Covenant House DC. Now, Covenant House is a national organization.
Homeless youth, yes?
Yes, homeless youth.
Okay.
We have our own here in DC, and this agency also partners with them each year to promote their big event, which is a Night of Stars Gala Awards
Is that
dinner,
right?
and music and awards to some of the companies in the city that do the most for to support.
And all the
Covenant
youth
House.
are present to experience something so wonderful.
They are, and they give fantastic stories about their own story.
Wow,
Yeah, so
that's
a
so
good thing.
inspiring, you
Yes.
know, and things like that. It's just so important to encourage other people,
Right.
to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tied to that, earlier this year, the district opened the Lgbt Youth Transitional Housing building, which I think it's about 8 bedrooms, but it's a transitional building for homeless LGBTQ youth.
Youth, yes. Wow.
Yes.
So many youth, we read so many stories. We even see some stories on social media about the tough time that youth have, and to have a support system, somewhere to go, it's just so important.
Yeah,
Just so important.
and that agency, Covenant House, does a lot of things for that same thing. They have an annual sleep out where they invite managers and executives from DC businesses to actually sleep out on the streets overnight.
Whoa.
And the purpose is to give them an idea what young people who
What
are
they really
homeless
go
face.
through,
Yeah.
yes.
And it's usually in winter and it's cold, so it's reality.
That is,
Yeah.
that's some real talk, real stuff
Yeah.
right there.
So
Wow.
maybe one year you and I will do that.
I
We'll
am up
sleep
for
out.
that challenge. I am up for that
Are
challenge.
you really?
Yeah, I would do it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Then we'll do that.
Okay.
So it's always good to shout out to partnerships, because sometimes partnerships mean good things.
Yeah, and I find any type of collaboration, it just helps us all to become bigger. You
Yes.
know, we can go, what is that expression? You can go faster alone, but you'll go further when you partner up.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So folks out there, partner up with someone sometimes or some agency and do some good things. All right, Michelle? Yeah, of course, if you've been listening here today to one of our guest DJs over on the turntables, you probably want to find out a little more about her. Britt Waters is over there to find out more about DJ Heat.
DJ Heat, I feel like we're friends. I see you in the club.
Yeah.
I've seen you tour with local artist Maya.
Yeah.
I've heard you on the radio.
Yeah.
What's the best atmosphere to DJ in?
Oh man, definitely touring and being on the road
Okay.
because you meet so many new people, but you see how music affects their lives. That's the best part about DJing, is that, you know, you're giving people these awesome feelings, awesome vibes. It's amazing.
You make life a party.
Yeah, man, you have to, man. I'm all about positive energy and music. You know, that's the ultimate high. That's the ultimate, you know, positive energy that you can share and spread amongst people, man.
And we appreciate it.
Oh,
Now,
thank
do your
you.
friends and family call you DJ Heat or they call you by your real name?
They call me Nikki.
Okay, Nikki.
They still think I'm like this small.
All right.
Like, Nikki, I'm like,
No, it's DJ Heat.
Yes.
Well, it's DJ Heat here on 202. Thank you so much.
Thanks
Back
for
to you,
having me.
Ferman and Michel.
Thanks, Britt. Coming up, why DC is becoming an independent film hub and the agencies that's helped making that happen.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202.
And welcome back to the 202. Washington, D.C. is often called Hollywood of the East because of the film industry's activity in the area. But local filmmaking has also been flourishing right here in D.C. Listen to what these independent filmmakers have to say.
I love being a filmmaker in DC. There are so many meaningful stories that are worth telling here.
The best part about being a filmmaker in DC is that I have access to a global community at my doorstep.
We've actually stopped more pollutants from entering our waterways in the Potomac than any other organization that works on the Potomac, but no one knows about it.
DC has been a great place for me as a Black independent filmmaker, a woman filmmaker, that not only supports my work, but helps me to generate work.
Washington, D.C. is an amazing place to produce community-based media.
I agree with all of that. And joining us is one of the champions of films and filmmaking in the district, Herbert Niles, Associate Director at DC's Office of Cable Television, Film, Music, and Entertainment. Hi, Herbert.
Hi, thank you for having me today.
Welcome, sir.
Good to be here.
All right, so first of all, the Office of Cable Television, Film, Music, and Entertainment has gone through some transitions. It's a long way away from what it was before. Tell us just what's happening with the agency.
Well, it's been incredibly exciting and rewarding to be involved in supporting the film and creative economy in the Bowser administration. One of the most visionary ideas that Mayor Bowser had when she came into office was to combine two agencies that previously existed. It was the Office of Cable Television and it was the Office of Motion Picture and Television Development. The concept was to combine the two agencies so that we could merge and synergize all of our resources to focus all of our energies on some of the most important initiatives in the mayor's administration, which is creating jobs and which is activating the economy. And our little piece of that economy, or actually our large piece of that economy, it's a third of the economy here in the District of Columbia, is the creative economy. And our little piece of it is to activate programs and initiatives that will support the film community. Two of the most exciting things that we're doing in that area is the DC Film, Television, and Entertainment Rebate Fund and the Creative Economy Career Access Program. So those focus on two things that are really important to activating the economy, which is the economic development piece and the jobs piece.
So those are what you call incentives.
Exactly.
Okay.
So it's been very exciting. We had an incentive law, but until the Bowser administration came into office, we didn't have that fund funded. So for the first year last year, we had funds available to support both incoming productions that came from Los Angeles and New York, and also, which was even more important, was to support indigenous local production companies so that we could help them grow and flourish. So out of the 12 programs that we supported in the last fiscal year, 5 of them were local productions, and of all of those productions, we issued $2.5 million in incentive support, and out of that, we had $4.5 million in direct economic impact. We had $10.1 million in direct, indirect, and induced economic impact. We had 321 temporary district of resident jobs and 1.1 million in salaries and wages. So we're very excited about that program, and we look forward to scaling that going forward. The other program we're very excited about is the CCAP program, which is the Creative Economy Career Access Program, and is a very innovative, it's the first of its kind workforce training program that specifically targets the creative economy. So what we've done with this program was identify local media employers and have them agree to take on district residents as trainees for 1 full year. So it's an exciting program because we have a training module where we get these district residents and we give them a 6-week training program, and then after that they get a 12-month placement with a local media company where they can be mentored.
What are some of the companies that you partner
Some
with
of the
to do that
companies
kind of
that
training?
are participating with us is Meridian Hill Pictures, which is a local company. Another company that's working with us on this program is Double R Productions. Another one of our employer partners, is, as we call them, is the Content Farm. And we also have an employee that's working here at our agency, and we also have a trainee that's working at DCTV, the Public Access Corporation of the District of Columbia.
Fantastic.
And can you talk briefly about 202 Creates? That's such a movement.
Yeah, 202 Creates is an exciting initiative. Again, that was moved forward by the vision of the mayor and our director, Angie Gates. And it's an initiative that was launched last year in September. And the goal of 202 Creates is to have a series of programs, initiatives that highlight and support and uplift our creative economy and the work of our independent media professionals and our artists in the community.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah, and we're seeing 202 Creates that logo almost
Yeah.
all over the
It's such
city
a
now. So
movement.
it's a big campaign, a
Social
successful
media
campaign.
and everything.
Yep. Well, up next, Lyric Hurd, a pint-sized star from the DMV with an outsized talent.
Lyric, the Diva, is one of the DMV's talented kids in the biz, and she's here today. So stay right there where you are. The 202 will be back right after this.
Thank you, Herb.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202.
Welcome back to the 202. Now, we've heard of multi-talented artists who are so-called triple threats, but our next guest is not only an actress, dancer, and model, but also a fashion icon and a social media star.
Her name is Lyric Hurd, and she's only 8 years old. And she's such a little superstar that she's been called Lyric the Diva. Take a look at Lyric in action in one of her major TV commercials.
Santa likes cookies, but he loves cheddar bay biscuits. Who doesn't? All I can say is that if he really wants these biscuits, I better get that pony. And a unicorn. I'll give him extra if he gets 4 ponies and 4 unicorns. If I don't get a pony, can I get a reindeer? At least I got you some biscuits.
Okay, so the kid can act, right? But it was actually Lyric's dance skills that landed her on the Ellen Show after she and her little sister Melody's homemade dancing video went viral. Take a look.
Wow.
Walked in this party and these girls looking at me. Skinny jeans on and you know my head nappy. Hey, okay. I want y'all to do this dance now. Juju on that beat, juju on that beat, juju on that beat. Now slide, chop, hit them phone don't stop, hey. Don't stop, hey. Don't stop, hey. Run a man on that.
You can dance. You can dance. Angela's sister too.
You are beautiful.
Thank you.
You were made for TV.
Now, what made you decide that you want to do a dancing video?
I did one by myself.
Okay.
So my sister was like, oh, I like that dance.
Oh.
So, you want to do a video together? I was like, sure, let's go and get a camera. And yeah, post it on Instagram.
How long did it take you to learn everything?
It was like a couple, like one day I was just watching all the people's, like, the people doing the dance. Like when the weatherman did it.
The weatherman?
Like he did the juju on the beat. And,
No.
And the like school teacher.
Yes.
And it was like, I was like, Mom, can we do this tomorrow?
School teachers can really rap?
So that video landed you on Ellen. So what was she saw it and said, I've got to have that kid?
Well, I guess.
Yeah.
And what was that like going on Ellen?
It was amazing. Me and my sister was like really excited.
Yeah.
I was also like, we love Ellen.
Yeah, isn't she
Like,
funny?
She's so nice.
And she dances too.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, so that's dancing, but you also act up a storm. So how did you become an actress? Do you take acting lessons? Somebody just discovered you? What? Tell us.
Well, I was in a fashion show called Glenn Jackson, Showbiz Kids of the DMV.
Okay.
And they were like, my mom was like, hey, you want to get into this show? I was like, sure. And then I just modeled and I, won. And it was amazing.
What? Oh, so you won the
So my
competition.
mom said she wanted to put me in acting.
Uh-huh.
I was like, this is what I want to do.
You did a movie too, right?
Yeah, Roxanne, and Secrets.
The Secrets movie? You're in that?
Yeah.
I heard about it.
I'm the little girl.
Oh, the little girl.
So how was it working with other stars on that film? Because you were a big star, but you were working with other stars. How was that?
It's really fun. Nia Long is really, really nice. She's amazing, and it's just really fun to work with these big stars, and I one day can become a big star like them.
Now, do you watch a big star like Nia Long when you're working with her and think you can pick up some things from her?
Oh yeah, she and Roxanne.
Yes.
They have they have an accent, and she helped me do the Brooklyn accent. Well, it wasn't a big one, but it was like a slight.
Give us a little bit of how Brooklyn accent is.
It's like a little trick, okay. How do you do it again? What's up?
What's up?
Hello, how are you doing? My name's Lyric, and yeah, pretty much. I'm from New York City, and I can do a New York City accent, so this is pretty much how you do it.
Well, I think you pretty much can do anything.
Yes.
Thank you.
I do.
So are you taking acting lessons and dancing lessons and all of that stuff?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, all that stuff is really fun. Dancing is so fun.
Yeah,
It's
I can tell.
When you dance, you're hot.
Uh-huh.
But you're like, but you have to keep on going.
Yeah.
Come on, keep on going, keep on going. It was really fun. Really, really, really fun.
Wow.
Well, we understand also that, of course, you look great today, but you're a fashion icon.
Thank you.
So how did that, and actually on the internet too, you're sort of a social phenomenon. How did that fashion thing happen?
Well, my mom just oh, I have some outfits that I can put together, and when I wear this, I was like, oh, I love this. I love that. Oh my gosh, that's a cute outfit. And then one day, how I got, one day I posted this picture on Instagram of on 4th of July of me wearing this really cute outfit, and it went viral. That's how, pretty much how I got my followers.
Yes.
Thank you, Mommy.
A shout out to Mom.
Yeah.
To everybody that likes your Instagram pics, right?
Yeah,
We give you a lot of likes.
Yeah, sometimes, one time I got about 10,000 maybe?
Are you
Wow.
7,000
yeah.
likes? That's amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Lyric, thank you so much for being with us. It's been a real pleasure for both us, Michelle and I.
Yes.
You're always welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
You'll be back.
Yes.
Well, it's been a great show. Thanks to our guest, Lyric Hurd, to Herbert Niles and DJ Heat.
Yes, and to all of you, that's it for the 202. Ferman and I will see you again next time. Say bye.
Home of that good live music. Live on set, live audience approves it. The best hosts, it don't get no tighter. Ferman and Michel can't get no righter. Taxation, no representation. But the 202 repping for the capital nation. So from 703 to the 301. Yeah, we all come to have some fun. It's the 202.
It's the 202. This the 202.
It's the 202.
This is how we do when we party in the 202.
It's the 202.
This the 202. This the 202.
It's the 202.
This is how